Adrenaline, we want more. Flags are waving, lights aglow. RRF1, let's put on a show. RRF1, oh yeah, we ride.
Are you ready? Lights out, let's go! Starting off the RRF1 week, getting on a racing freak. Setups ready, practice galore. Epic battles is what we implore. Miss it one day, hit the track. Overtakes flowing, don't look back. DRS open, watch us fly. The fastest guys we can't deny. The covenant gold they all seek. Amazing racing at its peak. RRF1 Mondays, let's go! Tire strategy, make or break. Deep in battle, we'll break late. Tires squealing, hearts are pounding. Monday drivers, they are astounding. Whoa! It's a Monday, hit the track. Overtakes flowing, don't look back. DRS open, watch us fly. The fastest guys we can't deny. The covenant gold they all seek. Amazing racing at its peak. RRF1 Mondays, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! RRF1 Monday, yeah!
Good evening and welcome to the RF1 Monday division. Tonight is round 10 and it's the Japan reverse grid. I know we didn't really get much of a round 9 last week, but I think us admin's going to decide what we're going to do with that soon. If it's going to be skipped or if it's going to be added onto the end, we'll let you all know about that soon. So I think we're just waiting for the guys to get ready up now, and then we'll be off. Or we won't be off. We'll be having a 5-minute break so you can get all your setups on. There we go. We've got 13 drivers in so far. I don't know if any more will be joining in. It is based on the championship table, the grid this evening. So no qualifying. It'll be whoever's bottom of the table, if they're turning up, will be starting on pole. And if you're top of the table, which Gareth Minimad is at the minute, he's in the chat as well. Good evening. Then he'll be starting right at the back. So it's just something a bit different. Gives the guys that are at the back, slow cars, a chance to be at the front for a bit. And we have seen it has actually helped some in previous races. So it's always good to shake up a little bit. So what we'll do, evening Bubble Bum says, well, evening mate. So what we have got is a little video. It was supposed to put on last week, but obviously because we had an issue with no race last week, I wasn't able to put it on. So it's that and a couple of little silly edits on it. So I'll put that on now for you, just whilst everyone's getting the setups on and so on the tyres. Just so you don't have to watch the big DHL advert on the screen.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
No.
Tamas, he's just coming into
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
the chicane. He's done a woodsy. In fact, he's done a dark mark.
I think it's the correct pronunciation. Oh no! Oh bugger! Ah, 2 is no. Don't do that. A72. There was never enough room there. It's not moving. Oh, this could end in tears. Oh Jesus! Why isn't he moving? There's no carnivore for what he could have.
Shit.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Fuck you, bloody bastard bitch! Fuck you! Bloody fuck you, bloody fucking mother, bloody fuck bitch!
Major trauma, massive blunt force.
Just give me that! Just give me that!
So Unai, who are you supporting today?
Marco Bisotto.
He doesn't race it. Choose someone else.
Marco Bisotto.
Okay. And Gareth, he starts from the back today. Do you think he can win?
Marco Bisotto.
Some great insight from Unai there. So, fastest man on the track today, Gareth, but couldn't get the win due to some issues with back markers. Without swearing, how did that go, mate?
Without swearing is difficult. How do I feel? Like I've been run over by an 18-wheel truck. For me to stand here and still be positive after that, I can't. I honestly can't. I actually hate being like this. I hate being miserable and...
RRF1 rock and roll!
Back live with you now. Just have it. That video wasn't 5 minutes, so that seemed to go really quick, that 5 minutes. But yeah, we're on the formation lap. So here's the driver's got Game in the Bug, which used to be formerly known as Bjorn Gamer. Then we got Nehemiah, Betches, Mad Mark, E72, return of Brewdog. I know he's missed a couple of races. Whitey, T-Bance, Tamas, Misfits, the Dark Mark, Dumar Dimar, who's off track already, and Gareth Minimad. What's happening? That's Whitey. We haven't even started yet. Oh, Whitey said there's a lobby restart. Yeah, something has happened to Whitey. So if anyone is listening, it looks like there is going to be a lobby restart. So I don't know, some of you do watch along, like Mad Mark I believe is watching, Gareth, if you're watching still, it's a lobby restart. I think something happened with a few of them at the back. I think I think AI's took over for them, by the looks of it. It just started chucking the cars off the track. So I'm going to have to join the new one when it's open. I say some of these I don't think are aware. I think we're just waiting for Betches and T-Bance now. And obviously myself. Guys are in the chat, for fuck's sake. Yeah, you've got to do another formation lap from the back. Hope we did manage to get the Daniel Ricciardo piss take that I put on just as that was on there before. I wonder, what is it, a lobby restart because someone readied up early? Because I was thinking my video wasn't 5 minutes long. See if anyone else from Xbox is on. If not, I'll have to or if not, I'll have to wait for an invite. I don't think you can see this on the screen. You can't. So if you can hear random clicking, it's just me seeing if Mad Mark or Dark Mark's in the lobby. I can join off them. But I don't believe they are. So yeah, just while we are waiting, we've got 27 laps this evening of a track that is 3.6 miles long. It's the Suzuka Racecourse. And I was reading earlier, one of the unique features, it's the only figure of 8 track on the F1 calendar. Hopefully we'll get an invite in fairly soon.
Oh no! Oh no!
Right, I can see we've got the invite now. Apologies about that. I've put the little monkey on stream for you whilst having a quick drink of water. Yeah, we're just joining now. That's help invite the ones if I've got any. Yes, I think we're just waiting for a couple more to get in, and then we'll be able to go again. So White, you'll have to confirm if there's going to be another 5-minute break, or if he just wants to do 3, or what he's doing. So someone did ready up, but we didn't quite see who it was. So we're just waiting for one more driver now. We're just having a quick look at the Discord here. It looks like Gareth's asking if it had been himself, what would happen. Oh, there we go. It's a 3-minute break once we're in, so any drivers are listening. 3-minute break once we get onto the grid. So just to be able to do your setups, your strats, your fuel. Yeah, so whoever readied up second would have been able to see who readied up before them, if that makes sense. So somebody should know who readied up early. I see Gareth's still querying it. I'll have to look at the rules. We've not had one for a while. But I think, is it first offence? Is it penalty points or something? I'd have to have a look into it. I bet just put, do we know who readied up early? And then we've got F1 Tom. So that's Mr. Stroudy from the Wednesday division. Mondays are jinxed, I swear, always something happening. I think it was just somebody readying up a tad early, but we're not quite sure who. But obviously, why to them to put the ordering of the grid back to how it was. No snitching. That's what I was going to say. So whoever readied up second or third would have seen who'd readied up before him. But yeah, nobody wants to snitch. Snitches lose front wings. Obviously, we haven't got qualifying because it'd be in the reverse grid, but that's something I did have a look at the stats of this earlier. Real life is Max Verstappen this year. He did a 1:26.983. And the quickest race lap was a 1:30.9 by Antonelli. That was this year as well. So see if any of the drivers here can beat that tonight. Whoever snitch, you should have a race ban, says Tom. I think we're just about to go now. I sent in some suspects as Gaza and the Angel Halo. Race ban me, I riot. So I know some of the is it China or Korea? Some of them are not allowed to riot or protest, are you? I don't know if that applies to Japan. So I don't think Japan are quite as strict on that. I think we're just waiting for Misfits now, and then we'll have the 3-minute break just to get everything ready. I'll say, Gareth, I don't know if that because I'm read up early, if it disturbed you being able to see what I'd in store for you on the little video package. I don't know if you did see it or not. Oh, apologies about that in the background. We've got a all open space, but obviously if you might have heard the flush, even though it's like 2 rooms away. We'll have another formation lap again once it is up and running. And please don't press ready up too early. You have to wait for Mr. Whitey. You wait for the host to ready up. I know, Gareth, whilst you are listening in, it's quite a good omen, the Japanese one, Japanese race. The Drivers' World Championship has been decided at Japanese Grand Prix 13 times more than any other venue. So obviously you can't win it tonight, but it could be a good omen if you can get a win or a really good result. I know a few seasons ago, Massey did win here, and he went on to win it. So last season's winner was actually Massey, but Ali went on to win it. That's how Ali last season was P2, Dartmark was P5, Dumar Dimar was P6. So quite a lot of the same drivers. I know we haven't got Mass C racing with us currently, but quite a lot of the other ones. Gazza, I don't think I can mathematically win it. That's a good omen though. If you can win the race, I mean, it's having a look back at the RRF1 stats. It's whoever normally does pretty well here, if they're at the top of the table, normally goes on to win it. Apart from Massey in the last season. We have had some funny races at Japan over the season. So there was one with if any of you remember CFCL, I know Dartmark well. I commentated with Dartmark on this race. He stopped 4 times, all for soft. So he forgot he needed another compound, got disqualified. And then we also had Hambo tried a similar thing, but he just didn't pit at all. He went the whole race on the same compound, ended up with four punches, drifted sideways in front of Shaggy, nearly killed Skin Shaggy. So as soon as they traumatised him, and then guys, I did I race myself? I forgot, just trying to be consistent tonight. I'm not sure if you did last season. That's I noted him down quickly. I don't think you'd race that one. But I can double check that later. So here we go, the second formation lap. Looks like everyone there behaved and didn't press their A button or their X button or whoever it is on PC. So go through them again. We've got Game in the Bug, formerly Bjorn, as I mentioned earlier. Niemeyer, Betchers, Mad Mark, A72, Brewdog, YT, T-Bents, Tamas, Misfits, The Dark Mark, Dumar Dimar, and Gareth Minimad. So I did actually make another AI song. You know, I was doing them for certain drivers. I did actually make one about yourself, Gareth, but obviously with it being the reverse grid, I couldn't put the video for last week, and the song still have to be on to next week when we have a sprint week. As I know I mentioned PC images, there's actually no PC drivers in this lobby this evening. It's all PlayStation and Xbox. So I've noticed the PlayStation drivers. It's like a PlayStation sandwich. PlayStation drivers at the bottom of the table, PlayStation drivers at the top, and most of the Xbox ones are just sandwiched in the middle there. Just waiting for that Ferrari to lead everyone round. I say nobody's had any issues on this formation lap either. I did notice the issues on that first one, but it seemed to be alright. And I'm just going to get all my bits and bobs up. Hopefully it gives us a decent view. Oh dear, that's not good. The Dartmark has left the session. Going to be invited really quickly. And Mad Mark, he didn't make his box. Oopsie. Dartmark's joins. I don't know if he'll get. He probably won't get to get his car off the line, but he should be able to get control of it fairly soon. So we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And that was a really long way, but they're off. Oh, something happened. I saw somebody get off sideways there. Oh dear. That's A72 being sent off the track. Oh, and again, it's A72 teammate. Oh no. Whee! Turned into a lawnmower. Funny enough, there was that comment at this very circuit with Max Verstappen talking about Lando. Oh, there's something going on up here as well. There's some yellow flags. You shouldn't be overtaken under yellow flags. I'll flick down the grid. Well, we all go as well. The tyres. See what tyres everyone's on. I've gone on the right thing, which I haven't. A mix, some on softs, majority on mediums, and then you got Namaja, Whitey and Dumar on the hards. So I've just seen Apex has jumped in, asked if we can reserve. It's a reverse grid Apex, so there's no reserves, but so you're welcome to jump on comms if you want to. So game in the bug, fastest lap 1:33.3. So Gareth, he's had a mega start, he's already up to P5. That's a penalty as well for Nemaya there. Well, that was it. 10 seconds. I imagine that was going into the pits. Sorry, I missed it. I was looking down at the message from Apex. Back on the old tyres there. So now Betcher's leading the race at the minute. He's only just ahead of the two Ferraris of Game in the Bug and Mad Monk. Keep going on the wrong one. I want to see the position changes. So yeah, Misfits and Gareth having the best of that, up by 8 and 6 respectively. Darkmark up by 4. So everyone's either up or down apart from Tamas, who's exactly where he started. I say Namai looks like he's really close to Dumar. I'll have a quick look at that. Oh, and where's he going? Yes, I've not seen that line taken round Spoon before, but each to their own. I'll say back up with Darkmark now, side by side with Whitey. A little bit of a kick at the back there. Betcher's fastest lap, and Misfits takes it straight off him. And then Darkmark is going to get DRS here on his cousin Whitey. He pulls out. Bye bye. That's up to P6 there for Darkmark. Just noticing that Brewdog getting really close to Whitey. There's a Tamas just behind him as well. The Brewdog just covering off Tamas there. I say someone who hasn't had a fun start here. Nemaya went down by 10 positions, but obviously he did have to box. I think he was the one that went very skew sideways at the start. And Carbon Fibre I think went up there. You can see with the sound being kicked on the track everywhere back at that. Was it Degna 2? Yeah, I've got to stick with these in the middle at the minute, all close to each other. Brewdog only 2 tenths behind Whitey. Tamas only 3 tenths behind him. It's a shame you would think they could stick a DRS on this straight, but there isn't one sadly. The only DRS is on the main straight, the pit straight. I suppose maybe do you want the DRS before you go into on a 30? I don't know. We've had quite a lot of high-profile incidents there in TSD and RRF1. You'd meet me and Goomba and Dragoon. They normally involve Goomba. There we go, Brewdog's pulling out. And has he done it? Yeah, he has. He's got the inside of Whitey there. But I think Tamas is trying to have a little look. You see, he left the door. He had a little sniff, but not quite enough. I'll flick up here now to the front. There is some really dodgy visuals coming off the cars there. I say, is Game in the Bug? Is he going to play the team game and let Mad Mark by, or is he just going to stay ahead? Always interesting to see if people want to play that team game, or if they want to race for themselves. I know they were put together quite I say late in the season, they were 10 rounds in, but they missed the first couple of rounds. They joined as full-time drivers a couple of races in and done pretty well since for Ferrari. So I'm just flipping down to Thomas. I've noticed it, so just to say that Landmark has got a pass game in the bug. Whitey getting past Brewdog there for P7. He'll be chasing down his brother Betchers next. At the back we've had a change. T-Bent's getting past Niemeyer there. So Niemeyer has dropped all the way down to the last position there. Where's it? Oh, where's Dumont going? It's cool though. Then he was going rally driving. Yeah, I was just going to mention Dumont because you can see like Gareth Minimad, the Dartmouth they've already got up there. Dumont, who's quite close to the top of the table, he's not been able to have quite the same start. He's still sitting down in 10th at the minute. I think he's having some setup issues though because he is still rally driving. Either rally driving or he's not happy with the grass cutting around here. I wonder if it is a setup. If it is a setup issue, I know he does Wednesday division, so he'll probably be tweaking that. So Tamas is getting ever closer to Brewdog. He's going to get the DRS. And Gareth has just got by Misfits. Don't know if they're playing the team game there or not. Brewdog gonna go for a move on Whitey. He said Tamas. I was reading it backwards. Betches is boxing. He's going to come out in last place. But I think he's doing a bit of a different strategy to others, maybe. Oh, game in the bug getting overtaken by the Mercedes there. He's dropping down to P4. I say a couple of seconds time he's going to have the dart mark on his on the back of him as well. As everyone has stayed relatively close, apart from the ones that have had the incidents or have pitted, Nemaya and Betches. They're fairly close together still. I'd say 72 is probably the biggest gap we've got, about 5.5 seconds. This is middle battle at the minute of keeping a close eye on. All the way down, you've got for Brewdog, Tamas, Dumont. Things like Whitey at the front of the snake. Good to see as well, we've not had any safety cars or anything yet. Tamas is boxing. See what he's going to go on to with the tyres there. So he's gone on to the hard tyre. I'm not sure with this track, can you do a one stop or if he'll be stopping again or not. I know Mr. Towley, he loves the one stop. I know Tom, who was in the chat, he'll be able to confirm that being in pie with him. But I think some tracks it's just impossible. I've not actually done this track yet on this game. We have a yellow flag. Oh, that is a car off the track. That is Dartmark. I'm not sure what happened to Dartmark there. He's on 6-lap old softs. So I don't know if that's played into it at all. If they're going, or if he's just caught the curb a little bit. T. Bence has left the session. I'll just go get T. Bence an invite sent quickly. we go. So we should be able to get in. Game in the bug boxes now. So he's done 7 laps on those softs, and he's like, yeah, I'm not happy anymore. Dark Mark the same. So he's done the same amount. As the table leader is in the lead. So he's got Mad Mark all over his rear. Darmark dropping down now. That's just because he's pitted. So the same with Tamas, he's come out in 12th. Interesting to see when some of these others do decide to pit. Obviously, I've got those that are running the harder. So you got Whitey, like as I mentioned, Dumar earlier, Nemaya. Although Nemaya did change, didn't he? Or was this for a collision? Oh, there's got a... Talking of Nemaya, curse of the commentator, and another penalty, 3-second time penalty there. Sorry. Doom, I'll keep on the back of him. Keep on the back of him, or keep an eye on him as he's over the back of Brewdog. That was a worse view I got then. But he is up to P5. The Aston's actually doing really well. Whitey on P4, Doom on P5. And saying that the Mercedes as well. We got Misfits P3, but he is just boxing. And Gareth Minimad leading the race. So one that is interesting, I've noticed Ali has missed about 2 or 3 races now. We'll have to find out if he's still wanting to race, or if he's just falling out of love with the game or not. I know he does watch along sometimes, but we'll have a look if he's about tonight. Yeah, he's not on the viewing names, unfortunately. So I'll have to find out after the race what's going on there. Now, so Mr. Gamer Man, watch along this evening to you, mate. So I think we still need to see you on track again. I wish you to have some battles with you. But I did miss their Dumar and White. I think they swapped positions, I believe. So play down to this battles down here. The Maya wheel to wheel with the Red Bull. A little bit wide there by Maya. Look at that behind them though, how close. Oh, a bit of a wiggle there by T-Benz. Can I say the Williams had to have his wits about him there. I think Darkmark's going for a cheeky move. Has he done 2 of them? He's done 2. Or has he? Yeah, I think he has. Up to P10. I think he saw a gap and thought, I'm just going to have it. So there was a couple of movements up the top. I think that was Gareth, his box. He's on softs now. Yeah, Darkmark is all over his cousin's rear now. So both were on brand new hards, but Betches are a couple of laps old compared to Darkmark's. And I'm looking at the wrong thing. I guess Darkmark's actually on mediums. Because in Nemaya, he's put on a fresh set of softs as well. So both Astons are now in P1 and P2, but neither of them is boxed at the minute. Because the Darkmark's teammate, 872, he's in 3rd currently, but he's still to box. He's taking those mediums along all right. I do know some circuits you get to about this lap 9 on the mediums, and they feel dead. I know yesterday was quite similar at Abu Dhabi and TSD. That one, you got them to I think it was about 7-8 laps, and they just felt like poo. Yeah, they seem to be going alright for E72 currently. He is running a low fuel load though. He has got the yellow fuel, so I wonder towards the end of this race if he'll be coasting a little bit. I don't believe anyone else has the yellow up. I'll have a quick look. No, it's just the Kick Sauber. Talking of that Kick Sauber, he's got a Gareth Minimad. He's the current Monday Championship leader and the Wednesday division commentator. That's just reminded me as well. I do need to send a template. Is potentially looking at the a bit of a change of a look to streams. We'll have to see what happens with that in the future. But I think Gareth is eager to get past A72 now. A quick little difference in the battery. A72 had hardly any battery compared to Gareth. Gareth's got almost double. He's blasting that battery now. And up into P3 there. Betcher's 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. Guess I'm not allowed to say the words that begin with Y and W. I'll have to pay royalties to Mad Mark, so I'm not going to say it. I think our closer ones all are roughly about half a second at the minute. That's A72 with Gareth. I say he's going to drop now. His tyres are a lot older than Gareth's. Somebody's chucking confetti up in the air there. I say Betchers is under a second behind Tamas, and as I said that, he drops over a second. It'll be interesting to see when these Astons do box, and is one going to go lap 4, or are they going to do a cheeky Mercedes from back about 5 years ago when they did the old double stack and they timed it perfectly. I don't remember what track was that. Was that Russia? I'm trying to remember, or I know it was on the right hand side of the track that pits. Life of me, I can't remember where it was. Was it Hungary? Somebody can confirm that one. Yeah, I think these top lot at the minute, the ones to keep an eye on with these times. You've got the 2 Mercedes behind the 2 Aston Martins. Whitey is boxing, so 11 laps he's done on the hards. He's giving them a change. Is he going to go for the mediums? I'll have to keep an eye on that. Not actually changed yet. He's gone for the softs. The softs there for Whitey. White's come out in 10th place, just ahead of Brewdog. You know what? I've been watching like some of the older F1 documentaries, and always Japan always reminds me the Senna and Prost clashes. They always had was it 1989 when they were battling for the title, and Senna made that late lunge on Prost, and Prost retired, and Senna went on to win and then got disqualified, so Prost won the championship. And then 1990 when he was at a different team, and they still had a bit of a fight here. Senna was on the dirty side of the grid, and he deliberately drove at Prost at the first corner. Hopefully we don't have any naughty driving like that tonight. We have Mad Marker going ahead into P4, that is because of A72 boxing. So it's good information for some of the others. If they want to use mediums, they can go about 13 laps, so A72's taking them. The Duma still hasn't boxed. I wonder if is he going for a one-stop round here? Is a one-stop the way to go for him? We'll see what he does. If he boxes fairly soon, I suppose. If he knows that A72 can do 13 laps on the mediums, he just trying to work the maths out there. Yeah, yeah, probably the next lap he could probably do it. So keep an eye on this gap here, gaming the bug behind his teammate Mad Monk. Because just whilst we haven't got any cars really close at the minute, I also mentioned the you have the other side. I mentioned about bad driving. You had bad marshalling around here back in 2014 with Jules Bianchi, and the when he would act playing because of the was it that typhoon when it phone? Typhoon fanphone. Yeah, I know he sadly passed away because of that accident, and then Pierre Gasly wasn't told about a crane on the track only a couple of years ago, and almost an accident. No, he was absolutely fumed with that. I know in RRF1 / TSD history, we had some drivers actually leave the league because of having incidents in this race. I always remember one being a Maka. I know quite a lot of you driving might remember Maka. He had an incident with PRF1 Greza, and he just left. Didn't want to put a ticket in or anything. So unhappy with it, he gave up. So we're over halfway through now. Gareth leading the race still on these soft tyres. Misfits in P2. Madmark currently P3. His teammate Gaming the Bug is in P4. As I know I did mention after Dark Mark Pit, he was trying to catch up with Gaming the Bug. He's made slight inroads, but he's still not managed to fully catch up as yet. We'll have to keep an eye on how that evolves. So I have to click down here. They have caught each other up down here again though. We've got Whitey, Dumar, Brewdog. I believe it's not Brewdog. Ignore me. It's Betchers, Whitey and Dumar. And there we go. Dark Mark is boxing now. A72, 3-second penalty for corner cutting. I wonder, has he done a Leclerc? What he did with Perez, is he taking the chicane far too wide? So Darmark's come out behind his teammate. He'll be hoping his teammate plays the old team game. With the battle of the siblings going on here, Betchers and Whitey. It's really annoying that that visual thing coming through the Dagners, and it's flicking up. Obviously it's off the curb, but it looks a bit iffy. The yellow flag. It's A72. I think that, has he tried to let his teammate past, or I don't know what's happened there. Yeah, he's just gone back to the track now. I think he might be losing some of his wing. Yeah, he's left part of his wings coming off, so he'll probably have to be boxing this lap. Gareth sticking those mediums on. He knows that they can definitely do 10 laps if they can do 13 for other drivers. Misfits now in the lead of the race. So Gareth slots back out into just out of Whitey. Tom's foot, have I missed anything? It will either retire in pits or crash out. That was regarding the kick. Oh, something's happened to Betchers there. He's put some of the gravel on the road, I noticed. Oh dear. There's a wall there. I think he's going to need a whole front wing replacement here. So he's going to fall behind. So T-Bence is moved up to 12th now. Get down to Gareth, who's just got under a second behind Tamas. So where AC2 made that misjudged turn into the pitch just now, always reminds me of Latifi. I don't know if anyone watched. I think it was qualifying in was it practice a couple of years ago, 2022 I think it was, and he took, instead of going to the actual corner, he took one of the little skate roads beforehand. I remember they were sort of asking him on his radio, like, didn't have a clue where he was going. He spun around like, oops. I don't think he can't be a worse Canadian than Lance Stroll. Then. Keep an eye on Dartmark here, only 3/10 behind Brewdog. He'll go on board of his car. So Brewdog is also catching Game in the Bug ahead. The Game in the Bug, I think he's boxed in reaction to Dartmark. He's come out just ahead of him still. So they are going on different. Dartmark is on the hard, Game in the Bug is on the mediums. Yeah, this is our closest battle at the minute. These three cars, 6 battling for P6 at the minute. So Betcher's not too far ahead of them, but he does have that penalty. Have a look at what it was. It was 3, yes. Everyone's only got 3, so Betcher's, Namaya and A72. The Gareth Miniman had fastest lap, 130.2 currently, so those are 2 extra points are in his pocket at the minute. Betches is boxing, so he's not happy with them hards. Is he going to stick a set of mediums, will it be? A set of softs? So had a fair few are on 2 stops, some are on 1 stop so far. We'll have to see how that goes. And Dartmark's still over the back of Brewdog. So Gareth's race tonight is a bit reminiscent of Kimi Räikkönen in 2005, but he actually qualified really badly. I think he was P17, but he went on in that race, went all the way through the field, and on the final lap, I remember he went round Fisichella and got the win. So I wonder if Gareth's going to do that. Is he going to go from last and snatch it at the end? It'll be interesting to see. Flip that down to Dartmark again, only 2 tenths behind Brewdog this time. So he's definitely going to get the DRS. So I don't think Brewdog's close enough to get it from Game in the Bug. No, he's not. He's not going to even need the DRS. Dartmark, he's got before round and past him before the DRS was activated, I think. So now she's going to help him to get away from him. P6 currently for Dartmark. So one good thing, we've not had any safety cars, any major incidents really. So Maya can see he's boxing now. I think that is his 3rd or 4th stop. See what tyres he's going to choose from here. He's just on 10 laps on soft, so yeah, they're going to be definitely feeling it. There's another one that's put some brand new softs on, Misfits. He's sitting in P4. There's an Maya's gone on to fresh set of softs, T-Bents. Same for him as well. The yellow flag. I can't see what that was for. I wonder if it was a back marker letting somebody past. Brewdog box in. Just as boxing, Darmark's got a lot closer to gaming the bug this lap. One thing I've never noticed with that kick Sauber, it's got one green tyre and then one black one. Shows how close I pay attention to their tyres. Yeah, blue flags here. That will be them catching up with A72, I believe. A72 is... Oh no, what has A72 done? He's just held up gaming the bug. Gaming the bug's gone into the back of him. He's not moved out of the way with the blue flags. I know Bjorn Gamers, or as he is now, gaming the bug is not going to be happy with that at all. And that's potentially going to help Dartmark. I don't know if it was a team thing or if he just wasn't paying attention. Dartmark there just kissing the rear of gaming the bug. He's going to get the DRS all the way down the pit straight. Dartmark there up to P5 now. With some love to the leaders at the minute. Got Mad Mark currently leading Gareth by a 1.5 seconds at the minute. A different tyre strategy. The Mad Mark's on 12 lap old hards. I imagine he's probably going to try and take them to the end now. Gareth Mini Mads on 5 lap mediums. It's not just a yellow flag. I imagine that was just a back marker again. Trying to have a look at the map, but it was all a bit bunched up there. There's only issue with the crossover point as well when they all merged there. I've just noticed Gary Minimad, he is in DRS of Madmark now. Look at the battery situation as well, they're pretty much identical for battery. I think his Madmark used a lot more there. Gareth Minimad has left the session. I'll just get him an invite there. He'll not be happy with this because he was right behind him as well. There you go, Gareth. Sent an invite there for you. So you should get in this as soon as possible. His AI is dropping back now though, 2.5 seconds behind Madmark. Couldn't have come at a worse time for Gareth. I say, luckily for him, Dumar's 5 seconds behind currently, but yes, that is dropping a lot. Hopefully Gareth can get in fairly quickly. So one who has a close up a bit, gaming the bug right behind Dartmark on the softer compound. Brewdog, something to Brewdog here. Betches 10-second penalty, severe collision with Brewdog. I didn't catch that. I wonder if something happened through the S section, is it? Or I don't know if Brewdog's watching along or not, if he can confirm what happened, but it's showing him as a DNF. It looks like it's a VSC, is it? I can't see a safety car. There is a full course yellow. I think Gareth's using this as an opportunity to box. Well, I don't know if it is Gareth, it might be his AI. I think he might still be out. I'll have a look. Pop him another invite or just in case. Still full course. Oh no, there we go. Oh, Betches, drive-through penalty. Has gone green, but I think just before it went green, he hadn't got it quite back into the under his delta, so he's been given a drive-through penalty for Betches. And luckily, where he was, I think he's been able to serve that straight away. I'll have flicked down there, then that's just Namaja moving out the way for the lead cars. Yeah, Brewdog has left the session. I imagine we might be seeing a ticket in for that one. I just see Brewdog put in the Discord. It hasn't been a good night for himself. Betcher's lost his back end. It took his front wheel right off. Top it off. He was still alive, but killed his car. So I imagine we potentially might see a ticket for that. So I don't know if Gareth has got back in or not. I'll have a little look. I'm not too sure if he has. Dumar 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He would not be wanting that as well. He's up there fighting for a podium. I think that is just his first penalty. There it is. We've got Dumar on 3, Betches 13, Nemaya on 3, and this will be 2 on 3. Hounds have done 3 stops here. Most have done 2, and Dumar and Madmark just the 1. So it's looking like the 1 stop is the way to go. If you can nurse the tyres. Gareth Minimad has left the session, so I think he did get in, and then it's booted him again. I'll pop you another one. Apologies about this. You're going to have to move to a new provider, I think, Gareth. Is a... One thing that would be interesting to know is it one of the old ones that are sticking to like the old open reach filters, because you might just need a new filter. I've had that issue before we moved to the full fibre. So normally I am getting some communicating with online services thing at the top. I think you probably see it on the stream popping up. Hopefully it doesn't kick me out. We've only got a lap to go after this. Madmark currently in the lead by 3.5 seconds, nearly 4 seconds. The Misfits in the Mercedes trying to chase him down, trying to avenge his teammate. I say Gareth's going to be screwing with this his connection. He's down in P8 currently. I probably jinxed him talking about Kimi Räikkönen's legendary comeback. But yeah, it does look like it's going to be a decent night for Ferrari and Aston Martin to do. We've got Madmark P1 currently. Game in the bug P5. Yeah, Whitey and Doom are P3 and P7 currently. They're both now got fairly comfortable gaps. So Dumar is catching up a lot close to Misfits, but he has got that 3-second penalty he's got to think of as well. So he's going to have to try and get past him and then make that time. And then 1-4 Mad Mark. Will he have to just nurse these tires in the last? We're on about the last lap. Look how many laps they've done. 17 laps he's done on the mediums. Something has happened. That is A72. He's facing the wrong way. He's having to do a 3-point turn round the chicane there. Look, he's got around. There's no one else around him at the minute. So he still points in it if he can finish the race. So it looks like Mad Mark might take this victory. He's got 3 seconds. The only thing that would be dreadful for him now is if he was to pick up a penalty with Misfits that close behind. I think Namaja might have had an incident there because he stopped on track. But that's Mad Mark now coming round the corner. And there is the race winner at Japan. That's 2 wins in a row for Mad Mark if you ignore that Miami didn't happen. So P2 is Misfits. So P3 is Duma, even without that penalty. So Dark Mark P4. So it looks like Game in the Bug. Is he going to take P5? Yep, he does. There's Tamas. He was less than a second behind him, but couldn't quite catch him at the end. Whitey P7. Looks like Gareth Mini-Mad. I don't know if he did get back in or not. I think he might have. But it looks like it's just going to be P8 for himself. He's going to be pretty annoyed with either the game or his connection. And I think it's just then A72 to come across. There we go, just is coming across the line. And there we are for the Season 14 Japanese Grand Prix. So I do have some of these I can invite in. There we go, you can see as they're lifting the trophy aloft there. There we go, race winner, you see Mad Mark. Fastest lap was Tamas. Driver of the day was Dumas. Most overtakes was Whitey. And cleanest driver was the Dark Mark. So I believe we have 2 of you in the party at the moment. Just waiting for Mad Mark, I believe. Have you all included your audio?
I have now.
So have a Dark Mark and Misfits, your audio included?
Of course it is. You know it is. Yes.
So I'll start off with yourself, Dark Mark. So P4 this evening. How was that for you?
Annoying, frustrating. I reckon without what happened to me, I could have been up there challenging. So it's one of those races of what could have been. Obviously lagging out right before the race start wasn't on my agenda. So I instantly, I mean, as much as I made places, like the likes of Dumar and Gareth got past me, off the start because I wasn't in the car, which they wouldn't have done because I wasn't going to let them pass. Otherwise, and then obviously, well, I don't know how much of what you saw, but I had a little bit of a fuck up myself on the double right hander. The two Degners going up just before the bridge. I took the first Degner. I took the first
flicked down
Degner.
just as you're coming under the bridge.
Yeah, I took the first Degner and it spat me off into the curb, and it's one of those curbs that you roller coaster along. And I don't know how I stayed in the race because I literally smashed against the wall all the way around the curve. Like literally rode the wall, no damage whatsoever. But it cost me about 10 seconds, which is how far behind I was at the end. As I say, the lag out at the start, that incident, and then sort of just being patient behind cars as well. Like it's one of those, you can't just send moves on that track because of the curbs and the nature of the track. It's really, really difficult to overtake unless you're going down the straight, really. So yeah, it's a little bit frustrating with P4 at the end of the day. From where I started, shouldn't complain too much, but I just can't help but thinking it should have been a bit higher.
Yeah. I was also going to ask as well, I noticed at one point where you were with Game in the Bug and your own teammate didn't move with the blue flag straight away. Did that hold you and Game in the Bug up a little bit?
No, if anything, it actually helped me catch him because he kept opening up a bit of a gap. So I wasn't able to get him down the straight with the DRS because you need to be about 4 or 5 tenths behind to get a comfortable overtake down the straight. And as we were going on to the straight before that, he was sort of opening up about 6.5, 7 tenths. And I couldn't quite get to him. So the A72 doing that, it's great teamwork to be fair because it helped me. And
yeah, the Ferrari actually hit him.
Yeah, I know he did. I saw it. Which is it helped me. So yeah, great teamwork there from A72.
Definitely congratulations on that P4 tonight.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
As I move on to unfortunately we can't speak to P3. That was Dumar this evening, so we move on to P2 as Misfits. How's that for yourself this evening?
Yeah, got a good start. It was a bit messy at the start, wasn't it? Managed to miss everything somehow.
Was it? I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I did see a McLaren. I sort of was flicking to get the best angle, and was the McLaren sideways at one point?
Yeah.
I sort of caught a glimpse of it. I was like, "What the hell was that?"
Yeah, after the S's, that left-hander after the S's, he went sideways. He went a bit wide and went sideways, and somehow Gareth and I nipped past. And Gareth and I, to be fair, we worked quite well. Like if I sent it down the inside of someone, Gareth would follow me through, and then my soft started to go off, so I let Gareth go to catch. Can't remember who it was. I think it's the two Ferraris, and then then he just dragged me along while my tyres were going off, so it did work pretty well. And then
I was going to ask if that was like multi-21 or was it just overtake? As you say, it's a good teamwork.
Yeah, like I saw he was going way faster than me. My tyres were going off. He was on the medium, so there's no point like keeping him behind me because it's just going to mess us both up. So I just let him go, and he would drag me along. And then I think I should have put the mediums on my last pit stop instead of the softs. But I think if I put the mediums on, I possibly would have caught Mad Mark on the very last lap. Without the VSC, VSC kind of saved Mad Mark a little bit.
But talking of your teammate as well, he'll be gutted that he was catching Mad Mark and he just had the worst time disconnection.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal. They pitted and the AI pitted him, which is unbelievable.
I was going to ask Gareth after the race if he had pitted for the softs or was it the AI?
No, it was the AI. No way would he have pitted then because no one else did. It was just stupid AI.
I'm not sure if you've seen what he's put in the Discord, but he's not happy.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. I'll have to have a look at that. I can see Tom's put in the chat. There's only one Mad Mark P1 baby, and Whitey put the double Merc stop I mentioned earlier was China. So he's probably been waiting to say that all through the race, and he's
Yeah, but fair play on the one stop. That was good.
I think was it Dumas did the one stop as well, but that penalty
I don't,
really messed him up as well.
I couldn't see the one stop working, how much the tyres were going off, but like held on just, which is enough, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I can see what you mean about Gareth. He's put, I'm fucking done. I'm not racing until I change broadband. I'm fed up now. 2 race wins lost now due to connection. So yeah, he's really unhappy. So yeah, definitely congratulations on that P2 Misfits.
Thanks.
So now we move on to our race winner. I say it's the second win in a row. I say if you don't take into account that Miami had to be missed last week, you won Monaco and you've won around Japan. How was that for you tonight?
I'm back, baby. Absolutely brilliant, to be honest. And Gareth, fuck's sake, get that broadband changed, mate. As we came down the straight, when I'll just go from that part for the time being. I was gonna let him go. He's quicker than me. He's better than me. I was gonna let him go, and as we came round, it was like, where the fuck's he gone? And then he dropped back and back and back, and I just thought, I fucking won this. But unlucky, Gareth. Very unlucky. Going from the start, I had my teammate, the kick. I can't remember who was directly in front of me, and I just thought, it was Nemanja. I just thought these 3 are going to make a monumental fuck up, and I'm just going to take the lead. But they didn't, and it surprised me. So we were coming through the S's, and I think Nemanja made a little bit of a mistake, so I went around him. And then I stayed within the second to the kick Sauber, and he made a mistake, so I went past him. Oh, sorry, my teammate, he made a mistake on the second lap, I think it was, coming through the first corner. That gave the kick first place. So as I was coming round, I backed off to let my teammate back on and stayed with him because I knew he was going to overtake the kick Sauber, and I just stayed with him, and then it was a case of, right, get past them. So I got past them and shot off. And I couldn't believe that people who were quicker than me, I don't know what went on in the race, you see, so because I was just concentrating on my own, I kept an eye on dark marks times, and then when Gareth came up, I thought, shit, here we go. I thought, balls to this, I'm pitting, and I'm doing a one stop. And because I was originally going medium soft, and I switched it to medium hard, and it worked out. So yeah, it's another P1.
I think just like Monaco, you just managed to pit and come out, and no one else had any.
Yes.
Like any issues.
Yeah.
Just a quick word of advice to everyone as well. If you do end up lagging out, please double check your strategy, because even though I was on the formation lap, I was put down to do soft, medium, hard, and it's like you get into racing, you don't concentrate on what lap it is really or your strategy. You just wait for it to tell you to go in, and it sort of clicked one lap later than what I was meant to go in. I looked at my tyres, and because I lagged out, it accepted the new strategy to go soft, medium, soft.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I actually went a lap longer than what I was meant to as well. So just a little bit of advice: just if you do lag out, just double check your strategy again.
Yeah. Good advice, that, Marcus.
No, on that note, where I mentioned the blue flags earlier, it was obviously the incident you saw, and there was one with Nemanja as well. So it's just about Marcus, please. If you see a blue flag, move out of the way.
Yeah.
We had a few that were a bit.
I've got to say, I'll have to say, the kicks out that got out my way in the wrong place, but he got out my way when I lapped him. So that was. Thank you.
I think with Nemar, I think sometimes he was a panic because he was so focused on his own race. He then looks behind, there's like 2 cars behind him. He's like, and he just chucks it off the track.
Yeah.
We had that same situation with Gaming Magpie when he first started, didn't we? Where he'd see a car coming, he'd just dive out the way and fuck his own race up. You know what I mean? You don't have to dive. You just sort of pull over and just ease off the throttle a little bit. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we used to have that with Mr. Gunners?
Yeah.
That used to be a funny one. He'd sometimes move in the way of you. Definitely, congratulations on that win, Mad Mark.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Everybody else, absolutely brilliant. P2, P3. Doma, absolutely fabulous. Can I just give a shout out to my teammate? Absolutely brilliant. He did very well. P5, I think he got, did he?
Yeah, I think just behind Dartmark.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well done, Beyond.
So I've just put on the stream next week's race. Round 11, it's the Belgium Sprint Week.
Belgium.
So what you all think of Belgium?
It depends. I might be in a city called Derby instead next Monday.
Ah, that's where I am. I say, it's Misfit still here. What does he think of Belgium?
Yeah, well, it's a class track, and no matter if it rains, if it's dry, there's always something in there.
Was it TSD did it last weekend, didn't it? I missed it.
Yeah, I always say.
I think that was quite wet, wasn't it?
I always say with Belgium, it's one of those ones that separates the men from the boys, doesn't it?
Of course.
Because like I've always said, 1.5 tenth gap around a normal track would be nearly a second gap around Spa because it's such a long track.
Yeah.
You know.
I also seem to notice with Spa as well with the rain. If it rains, people like CFCL, you should just jump in straight away, don't they? Because it's such a long lap. By the time you get around, it could be peeing it down.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting if it is a wet one next week. How the strategies work like that. They're always interesting to watch.
It'll be a long one next week, won't it? Go for a short one this week and a long one next week.
Yeah, it will miss it. Yeah.
The sprint.
Was it a sprint? The sprint last season it glitched, didn't it? I remember we had an issue with her, so hopefully no issues next week with Spa. I know we had to do a count back if I remember correctly.
No readying up early.
And that as well.
I think they're going to have to wasn't even in the seat, by the way.
Yeah, have to wait for the old boys to jump in their fucking race seats, you know what I mean?
I know Tom Stroud put that he said sort of snitches get stitches earlier in the stream, and he put whoever snitches should have a race ban. But I think Gareth said he does actually know who did it. So I wonder if we might see a ticket. I wonder.
I have a good idea as well, but I didn't see. I'm just speculating.
You don't want that race ban.
It wasn't me.
Oh no, I was taking the bit. Tom Stroud. He said whoever snitches gets a race ban.
Yeah, Tom Stroud can suck on my leg on that.
He's put in the chat. Tom Stroud just put in the chat. We love you, Mad Mark. We do, oh Mad Mark. We love you.
Come on, it's only a race. I want to win a race. Come on, give me just lay off, will you? No, keep going. I done it.
Interesting to see if you can make it a hat trick at Spa next week.
You've done it now, Andrew. You are do. It's a great track if it doesn't race. I don't like the rain. It's not.
You said it now.
I know, but I'm going to be dancing for the dry gods.
I'm the same with Spa. I don't mind it in the dry, but it's some of the corners in the wet are horrendous.
Right. Yes, they are, especially the one that I call Narnia 1.
Anyway, we've got a nice stream to watch on Wednesday in about 10 parts. Every time my legs out.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'd normally do like the plug, don't I, for Wednesday and Saturday. With who he's put in the chat, hopefully he's still streaming Wednesday. We'll have to find out. If he is, it'll be on Gaza 2005 on Twitch. And then our race winner will be commentating Super Saturday on Saturday, and that will be 100% round Japan. which I imagine might have some more incidents than tonight. I think tonight only had one virtual safety car, didn't it? So it was a pretty clean race.
I am pissed I went through it and I'm knackered.
You may change your pants. Go to the toilet, you dirty bastard. Incontinence isn't saying to bloke like that, mate.
I know it's not.
Age.
I know it's not. There's a big puddle in my car. So.
Yeah, on that note, we see you hopefully on Wednesday. If not, I might have to. If he's not doing it, I might have to stream, or we'll have to find something out if he doesn't want to do it. But big congratulations to all you three in the chat with like P1, the P2, and the P4, and obviously to do more with the P3 tonight. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.
Cheers. Hold on, guys. You're fucking welcome.